Hello, everybody. My name is Taylor Stahl. Welcome to Questionable Lock, where we give you your free bets for the weekend. This is Sebastian Natashi.
How's it going?
And we're actually filming this on Friday. We usually do our shows on Thursday, but because there was no NFL yesterday, we're filming this on a good old Friday.
Like you said, no game last night. That game was supposed to be Chiefs versus Bills. Both teams 4-1, but the Bills game from the week before got pushed back because the Titans had a bunch of players test positive. So this Chiefs Bills game, it's Monday night now. Let's talk about that first. Obviously, two of the
Right.
best teams in the league so far. We know what the Chiefs can do. We know what Mahomes can do, but they're coming off a loss to the Raiders, kind of surprising. I think it was 40-32, and the Bills got absolutely smoked by the Titans, 42-16. So this game, one that before the season, a lot of people might not have seen the Bills as being competitive with the Chiefs, but
Right.
Josh Allen's been playing really well. Their defense, aside from last week, has looked really good. So this game comes in. Chiefs are favored by 4 points. They're also favored on the money. The money line has them at -220, and then the over/under at 57.5. So obviously, we're expecting a lot of offense from these teams. Like I said, both teams gave up over 40 points last week, so I'm expecting the same. And I also like the Chiefs in this one. I think coming off a loss, they're not going to want to. The defending champs don't want to take back-to-back losses.
Right.
But yeah, it's hard to pick against them any week, and especially
Yeah.
not sure if Le'Veon Bell's going to play this week. But obviously they signed him yesterday after the Jets released him,
Right.
so just adding another weapon to their already loaded offense.
And do you think that the Jets made a good decision by that?
I mean, you'd never want to. They got their own kind of unique situation going
They
on.
do. They really do.
Obviously, he hasn't been super productive for them since he came there, whether that's on him or it's on the Jets organization as a whole. I still think that he's extremely talented, and the Chiefs might be a little bit unfair now. We'll just have to see.
Right. All right. So you're taking the Chiefs on this one?
I'm taking the Chiefs spread. That's the questionable lock in this one at -4 because I still think it's gonna be a good game. The
Right.
Bills look legit. Last week was a tough one, but I don't think that they're fakers by any means. But this will be a good
Right.
test for them. If they come out, lay an egg, get destroyed, who knows what the rest of their season looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I don't think Patrick Mahomes likes to lose two games in a row, especially to yeah. Honestly, that just says it all. But let's talk about the Packers and the Bucs. Their spread is Green Bay -1.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, obviously, a super exciting game.
Right.
Anytime you get Rodgers versus Brady, and like you said, spread -1. The money line is right at right around 100 for both teams. So it's a really even game in Vegas's eyes and the betting website's eyes. And it is a little bit surprising to me because the Packers obviously 4-0, off to a really good start. Aaron Rodgers looking like the only one that might be able to dethrone Russell Wilson in the MVP conversation. 13 touchdowns, no picks. He's looking really good, and that's why I'm going to take the Packers this game.
Okay.
Bucs, obviously, their last game, they've had like a week and a half of rest or so. Their last game, that last Thursday game, in which Brady forgot what down it was, and they lost that one by one. But they're obviously going to come out. They're going to play well. The extra couple days of rest will be good for guys like Mike Evans, who was coming off an injury. The Packers are rolling right now, and I know it's in
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, and I think there are some fans allowed because it's in Florida. But I don't know, the way Aaron Rodgers is playing right now, 70% completion. That offense is clicking, and
That's
I don't think the
crazy.
Bucs defense can do enough to slow him down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that this is probably like one of the better matchups we've seen this season when it comes to offense. But when it comes to defense, like you said, I don't know if the Bucs have faced a team like this offensively so far this season. But it's gonna be probably I think it's gonna be probably one of the closer games we've seen this season for sure.
Yeah, and like I said, the spread obviously really close, so it's kind of a toss-up. It's almost
Right.
like picking the money line, like -1, unless they tie,
Right.
that it's gonna be a really tight one. I like the Packers in this one.
Me
Like I
too.
said, I don't think that the Bucs defense can necessarily slow them down enough to allow Brady to keep up with Aaron Rodgers, but we'll have to see. You never know when two great quarterbacks like that are going up against each other.
Yeah, we'll have to see. This is going to be a great game, everyone. I honestly just for the drama of it all, this will probably be my questionable lock of the week, on
Mhm.
taking the Packers on the -1, just because, drama. We love it. And
Drama.
I'm in
Yep.
Vegas right now, so we might as well
Might
just
as
get
well.
all the drama we can right now
Yeah.
because, but enough about football. Let's talk about some baseball, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Right now, a little bit, unfortunately, obviously.
Yeah.
Dodgers not looking too good. Down 3-1. Like I said, or like you said, we're doing this show on a Friday morning instead of our typical Thursday spot. So
Mhm.
another game happened last night. Dodgers lose that one, kind of implode in like those middle innings, that fifth, sixth area.
Yeah.
It's a tough loss to take. Obviously, you don't want to lose a game in which you start Kershaw against the Braves' number 4 pitcher, who Bryce Wilson, first postseason start, 22 years old,
Mhm.
dominated. One hit, I think, and
Unreal. Yeah, I
dominated.
thought he was gonna have a no-hitter.
Yeah, he was. I mean, you make one mistake, it's a home run. That's tough, but he was dealing the movement on his pitches, the
Yeah.
velocity, all of it. So that was a really tough one. Dodgers still favored in Game 5 tonight. Their pitching rotation a little bit deeper than the Braves. They have Dustin May
Mhm.
going today, so I like them in this one. Obviously, being a Dodgers fan, I don't think
Right.
we're too good to lose in 5. I think, and
I
um,
agree.
but coming into Game 6 and 7, Braves right back to the top of their rotation. Max
Mhm.
Fried, arguably the best pitcher in baseball this year. Anderson has given up 1 run in the postseason, I believe, in like 15 or 16 innings. So a very tall task ahead, and the Dodgers put themselves in this spot. But they
Yeah.
have the bats. They have the bats capable to do it. They
Yeah.
have the team.
They
It's gonna.
totally do.
They just they got to take care of business tonight, and the spread at -1.5. That over under at 9.5. And I think the last time the over under was 9.5 was Dodgers Padres. And just like
Yes.
that one, I took the questionable lock on the over, and I'm taking that again tonight.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a high score both ways, but
For
more
sure.
so, I'm looking at 7-3 Dodgers. That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping we could get ran today, could get eliminated from the playoffs just like that.
Right.
You know, don't want to think that way. So,
Don't
so
wanna
I'm
think
taking
that
the
way, and
chance.
of course, this series comes up right after I'm talking about how I think the this is the best they've ever looked and, like, blah, blah, blah. I think that still is, I just think that they maybe got a little ahead of themselves and didn't realize, um, how much of a competition this team was gonna put up in this series.
And yeah,
So,
the Braves are extremely good, top to bottom,
yeah.
bats, pitchers. I mean, they got it all, and they were a team last year that kind of gave the Dodgers some trouble. Also, obviously, a
Right.
lot of young talent. So, this is the Dodgers have had a window open for a while. It's
Mhm.
starting to close. With teams like the Braves coming up, the Marlins even, um, teams like that are super young and ready and hungry to take that NL pennant. So, the Dodgers experience is going to have to pay off tonight. They gotta lock down and get that win.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, just another team that I've been looking at, but we don't gotta go too into detail is the Astros. Um,
Mhm.
I don't know if you've been keeping up on them, but CJ Carrera has been like literally unreal.
Yeah.
He like has hit I don't even know how many home runs, but like way more than he ever has in like the regular season. And he had his third career walk off. Um, like I think was it yesterday or was
It
it
was
I don't
yesterday, yeah.
it was yesterday, yeah, and I don't know. The Astros, as much as there is controversy around them, like from last year and things, like I'm excited to see um, if they can kind of come back and regain everybody's trust and blah blah blah. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
That can be a definitely conversation we have next week.
yeah, like you said, they were down 3-0, 3-2 now. Carlos Correa walk-off tank yesterday, and
Tank.
they got there. They've been in the World Series.
Yeah.
They did cheat, but they have that experience of being there. And, that plays a lot. The Rays haven't been in this sort of situation in the last few years in recent memory.
Mm-mm.
And being up 3-0, now you're only up 3-2. That might scare you a little bit. The Astros playing with nothing to lose. Everybody hates them already. And they were down 3-0. They're out there, no pressure. They're having fun. And, Carlos Correa, like you said, I think it was his 6th home run of the postseason. So he is just mashing the ball right now. And
Yeah.
they
Straight
definitely are.
dingers.
They definitely are a little bit scary. But yeah, Rays still on top in that series. So the Astros got to take care of their business first.
Yeah, as much as everybody kind of hates them right now, um, they're playing the game that they know how to play. So
Hmm.
definitely ready and excited to kind of see what happens in this year in these two past series. Okay, so you want to kind of wrap up about basketball season and maybe talk about some of the things we're going to talk about in the next couple weeks?
Yeah, so off season kind of starting now. We're kind of starting to see, some coaches being fired. Doc Rivers, obviously, we talked about that. Um, Ty Lue, though, yesterday hired as the coach of the next coach of the Los Angeles Clippers. And you know
Hmm.
me, obviously, I'm a Lakers fan, but I got a lot of respect for Ty Lue for
Right.
how he handled stuff in Cleveland with LeBron and not being. Um, he's a guy that players respect. Obviously, when you have a coach that played in the league that defended at a high level, he's going to get more of the respect from players because they know that likely he's not asking to do something he wouldn't have done when he played. And obviously, the Clippers are an extremely unique case
Hmm.
where it's win now, like win immediately, and it's a lot of pressure on Ty Lue. So we'll
For
see how
sure.
it goes. If I was a Clippers fan, I'd be excited. I definitely wouldn't be bummed at this hire. He's shown he can done it or shown he can do it um, on the big stage. So we'll see for them. I'm still excited. That I'm excited that they got a good coach because you want them to be good. You don't want them to.
Yeah.
I mean, I do want them to be bad, but
Yeah.
they'll be all right. They'll be all right with Ty Lue.
Yeah, I think they'll be good. I think this was a great addition to the Clippers, and I think it's kind of funny considering that like Ty will be playing in the same place as LeBron, like in the same,
Mhm.
But I think it was a great addition too, and I hope that they do well with this. I think they will. I don't really see Ty leading them in the wrong direction, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see. And maybe this, who knows, maybe this will be like the secret weapon to beating LeBron. I don't know. He does know his strengths and weaknesses pretty well. So
We'll have to see. We'll have
we
to
will
see.
have to see. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about? I
Um,
think next week we'll probably talk about some UFC
mhm.
because Conor McGregor says that he accepted a UFC fight against Dustin. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Poirier, some
Well, yeah.
French situation, Poirier. So we'll definitely get some information on that and have some of those money lines for you guys next week. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe below. Check out our website, questionablelock.com. Yeah, Seb, do you have anything else?
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Tweets will be starting to be tweeted. So we're gonna get on that. Some good content coming for you guys. But yeah, like
Tweets
Taylor
will
said,
be tweeted.
tweets will be tweeted. Yeah. All right, that's it for me though.
All right. Have a good weekend. Hope you guys win some money. See you on Monday.